Hi, this is Claire Prezia from Very Do Papery, and this video is the first in what will hopefully be a consistent video series on the process behind designing stamps. I've been lucky enough to design some stamps for Hero Arts, and about a month ago I posted on Instagram a short little process video and some sketches behind one of the stamp sets that I had designed. I got a lot of really positive feedback, and so I decided to maybe make a little series based off that. I know as a card maker, before I started doing any stamp design and illustrations, that I was always really curious to know how stamp designers and illustrators came up with their ideas, how the process, the workflow, all of it was pretty interesting to me. And as a graphic designer, I wanted to know, the technical aspects too, I guess. Real quick disclaimer, my process and workflow is probably different from other stamp illustrators, and their workflows are probably different from each other. I don't really know because I haven't seen another illustrator's process. And even then, there's just so many different ways to go about doing one thing within a program itself, like Photoshop or Illustrator, and even just the sketching. So for the first video in this series, I am doing Welcome Neighbor by Hero Arts, and these are literally the first sketches of the houses. So at my previous job, where I worked as a graphic designer, sometimes I would be waiting for huge Photoshop files to load. It would take a couple minutes, or during breaks, I would doodle on the side. And I don't really know why I doodled these houses. Maybe when I was working on another project, I'd seen some cool European houses. I don't really know why. Sometimes I remember what was inspiration for the original sketches, and sometimes I don't. And this one, I don't really remember why I was drawing these houses. But this was the original doodle, and I thought it was fun, so that I took it into my multimedia sketchbook. And then I guess it was just a more complicated doodle. It was still a doodle, really. It wasn't anything too fancy. And then I just kind of left it at that. So whenever I send stamp concepts or proposals to Hero Arts, sometimes I will send them, I'll have a completely digitized 4x6 or whatever stamp set design that I will be able to show them. Sometimes I just have sketches, sometimes they're smaller, maybe 3x4, kind of just play off each other, see what they're interested in. And when I stick with sketches, it's usually, if I ever send them sketches, it's usually because I'm not either as confident in the idea itself, or I'm not really sure if the style, maybe I like the idea, but I'm not confident that the style itself would work. So with these houses, I liked the houses, but I wasn't quite sure about using this style, but I still kind of like the idea. So instead of spending a lot of time on trying different styles, I just thought I would send this quick little scan of the houses and see what they thought of it. Maybe they would, take one of their illustrators and they would kind of go off this. It really just depends, since I'm, basically doing freelance work. So anyway, they liked the house idea, and I actually did a couple different versions of the houses. I did some more streamlined versions. But that would take forever to go over all the versions, and I wanted this video to be quick anyway. So I'm just going to show you how I cleaned up these houses in an app that I use on my iPad. It's called Procreate. This is what I use actually for almost all of my stamp sets. I just like to clean them up in Procreate. It's just really easy to use that application to do that. And this app has a really cool time-lapse replay where you can basically see everything that you've done in the app. So you can kind of see these sketches come to life. So I'm going to play some funky music now. You can watch real quickly as these sketches get all cleaned up in Procreate. So after I cleaned this stamp set up in Procreate, then I took it into Illustrator. I vectorized it, arranged everything, and then I sent it over to Hero Arts. And usually I will put a little couple other images on the side that they can substitute if they want to, just more options. And that's pretty much the process behind this stamp set. I think I covered most everything. This video is a little longer than I intended it to be, but hopefully not too long. If you have any questions about anything, maybe, or any comments, like maybe you'd rather not see the sketches as much, or maybe I shouldn't talk so much about the technical aspect. This video is taking way too long anyway, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And again, if you have any questions or comments, you can just leave them on the YouTube comment section, or I'm going to try to post a clip on Instagram. I don't really know if this will go up on my blog. But that's pretty much it for today, and I hope you found it interesting. Thanks for watching and have a great day. God bless.